So the movie I'm gonna review for you bitches today is Freddy vs. Jason. I got my buddy here, my baby girl. She's gonna help me review the film. It's Freddy vs. Jason. Released in 2003, directed by Ronnie Yu, the director of Bride of Chucky. Had another go with his horror franchises. But it stars Robert Englund, Jason Ritter, and that's all I know. Sorry. So I was really excited for this movie. For starters, as a kid, I was a huge Freddy fan. Not so much for Jason at the time, which I've grown into him more. Because I never liked any of his movies except for, the first Friday the 13th, and then the second part 2, and the rest of them I never really cared for much, honestly. But then I never cared for too much of the Freddy movies either. I always liked the first one and Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And that was it. Like, I don't care too much for milking a franchise. But the film Freddy vs. Jason, it was necessary because not only did it recognize its characters really well, even though Jason's actor that played him was a stunt double, which a lot of people didn't like, which it didn't bother me none. But yeah, so they got the characters right, and they got everything back on track to where it wasn't so lame, to where it was like, both the Elm Street franchise and the Friday the 13th both get an upgrade from this film, and also improves its characters with good dialogue, or, well, not in Jason's case, because, he's a mute, but, it's just a really good horror film. I still love it. I still watch it every Halloween. The acting is actually really good, especially compared to the later installments. Jason Ritter is good, and the other cast is really good. But the story is, pretty simple, but it gets the point across and it makes sense. It's just that they keep explaining why Freddy brought him back, and it's like, we get it, he was weak, he needed someone to blame, so he can get his powers back and all, but yeah, the CGI isn't really that bad, for 2003, because it's minimalized. They still use plenty of practical effects, and prosthetics with the makeup, and then the blood, plenty of stage blood, and then the scene where the drops of blood is dripping in the hallways of the police office, police department, is actually they used real stage blood, but then dropped it on a paper towel, and then let it soak up, and then edited the paper towel out to where it just like soaked up the blood. And that's how they got that effect. Just so you know, if you haven't noticed or heard of it. It's in the special features. So, but it was actually one of my first DVDs I ever bought. It was Freddy vs. Jason, and then the second movie I took out was Bring Down the House with Chloe and Latifah, which are totally different movies. But anyway, but the tones that Ronnie Yu goes for this film is really on point, for the story and then the writing, and then just its characters. It really puts you in this atmosphere with the Elm Street characters, and as well as the Camp Crystal Lake is done really well. You can tell he really paid attention to detail. I really don't understand the hate for this movie. Like, a lot of people say they don't like it, but I think it's great. and like people want slashers again, but they complained about it in 2013, I guess, because they wanted better, considering all the development it went into to get the movie made. But still, I don't understand. It's better than half the stuff they put out today, and as like I said, it improved the story for later installments. So there's that. And they could have very easily made a second one, which would have been awesome. I'm still waiting. Also, one of the reasons I'm doing this review is not only because I love the movie, but I was recently making some Nightmare on Elm Street fan films known as Sins on Elm Street, so definitely check that out. Yeah, down below my channel. It's there.